Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode on Eriador, and today we're going to be looking at our storage area slash basic machinery because, well, that's kind of what I need. If you noticed last episode, I went over to Chris's place a lot. That's because I just do not have my basic machines. That, and whenever I go mining, it's really annoying to come back to a chest full like this. So pretend this is my inventory. I hate this look. I don't like it at all. So that's why I'm going to be focusing on the storage area slash basic machinery in this episode, because it's just really annoying to come back to just to come back to like a place, and it's just you gotta put this here, and put this here, and this here, and it's just I don't like it. So we're gonna try and set up what we need for storing, or for hooking up a storehouse and an ender chest. So my idea is this: if we get our ender pouch, and we're mining, yada 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 yada, okay, we're mining, and I want to put this cobblestone away. So I'm going to open up my ender pouch and put some items into it. And just someone else might be using this color, so I only want to put one. And what will happen is, once I have my system set up, the ender pouch will connect to the ender chest, which if I right click, it opens. So this will open that, and I should be able to then see. So if I do right click on this, there's the cobblestone. If I right click on my bag, there's the cobblestone. So then what's going to happen is that the ender chest is then going to connect to a storehouse, which stores up to 999 stacks of items. Now, the disadvantage of that is, things like mine cards or ender pearls don't stack up to 64. So that, it's kind of a problem, but a lot of stuff I'm also not going to be putting in there. For example, like stone, cobblestone, all of this stuff, if it's going to take up more than one row in the storehouse, it's going to be put somewhere else. Because two reasons why it might do that is because, one, I'm farming it, or two, I'm just not using it enough, and three, it's just I'm collecting it for like maybe no reason, or for a reason it's just I don't feel like mining it, and so on and so forth. So what's going to happen is I use the ender pouch, it goes to the ender chest, I'm going to output it into the storehouse. Then I'm going to output everything from the storehouse into chests or storage drawers, or what I'm going to do for my ingots is that I'm going to see, you can do one thing. You can run it through a QED. See something. So if I take an iron ore, see, you can do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Smelting. No. See, if I run it through a QED with coal, it produces 3 iron ingots. If we were to pulverize it and then smelt it, it will only create 2. See, if I pulverize it, it will create 2. And then it creates, obviously, a 10% secondary output. There's other ways of getting 3, but without farming it, without farming this other item, it's not really worth it. I feel like coal is still somewhat easy. See, and then you can't make coal. So you can smelt it. You smelt it gets 1. That's ripoff. See, and then we should be getting coal up here. So we have 474. So essentially, if I get 474 ores, I can make up to 3 of each. So they're just ideas that I'm thinking of for now. So I'm thinking of putting all this stuff over here. I'm going to have like a central area where that stuff's going to go. And then, like I said, then I'm going to have it output from the storehouse to other locations to do something else. so I don't have to do it in the future. So if I collect ore, I just don't want it to be sitting here, right? I want it to automatically do something. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing when I set this all up. And then my basic machinery, I might just kind of put it somewhere here. I honestly don't know how I want to do this, because it might be just simple, right? I don't want to make it confusing. So that's why I'm going to keep this place bare for now. I feel like if I start using them, I can get ideas later. So this might not be like, like for example, we go up, you see how it's kind of decorated, and I kind of tried to finalize the design. It's because I had the design, I made the design, I put it together, and I saw how it would look. My next area, I'm kind of not at that position. So I kind of have to build it and then make it after. So I'm just going to get all this stuff together, and I'll come back once I have somewhat of a proper setup made. So yeah, I'll see you in the next part. Okay, so now that I have this set up, before I continue, you might ask, like, Yuko, what we're doing for the ender chests. What we're doing for the ender chests is I've assigned a color for whoever's been playing on the server. We've just hit the maximum of 16 colors. So if there's anyone else that does play on the server, they won't have a color. So how I kind of did it was I first let people choose what colors they wanted. Some of the people, like me, for example, I kind of assigned myself to the color of my skin, the player skin. So I got pink. Everyone else is going to have the exact same thing. Whatever their color is, whatever corresponds to their color, their first slot is going to be that one color for any ender related items. So, like I said, mine is pink. To sync out the ender chest with the ender bag, you have to shift right click, I believe. Yeah, because if you right click, it just opens it. So if you don't know what an ender chest does, or an ender pouch does, basically if I right click, it opens up the ender pouch. Any ender chest that is opened, it will open it. So it opens it. If I scroll over here, open that, the ender bag opens. So it's kind of cool, because if someone opens up your chest, you can be like, wait, my ender bag just opened, so that means someone's opening up my bag. That's kind of cool. So, for example, how an ender bag works, I open it, it opens up the chest, I put all my stuff in, and it goes in. So it's going pretty fast. That is because I put some upgrades, some speed upgrades in. Speed upgrades are gold and basically gold and redstone. It creates 4 per upgrade. So it's going to need a lot more. I at least want to stack at 64. It does go fast, but I think a full stack would be better. So there you go. That's kind of it for what you want. So that's kind of that for my storage. Like I said before, I'm going to be setting up different stuff for, the storehouse. For example, I might not want redstone to be stored here. I might want to put them in barrels or drawers. I'm used to better barrels. So I'm going to be doing that probably slowly over time. It won't be just like I don't think I can do it for a video, because I might not want to do it now, might want to do it later. I might move some of this stuff around, so I might not be the final place. That's why I'm not really going to be designing this room as of yet. Yeah, you'll probably just have to see it. If I create anything, I'm going to be coming to this room, so it's going to be like a main, I guess, stage. A main stage, I guess, is a good way of explaining it. So next part is going to be the basic machines that we need. So I'm thinking redstone furnaces, pulverizer, fluid transposer, magma crucible, and that's going to be it for now. I know Chris has a couple of extra things, like an induction smelter. I haven't created one yet. so I'm not gonna make one. I will make one when I need it. So that's gonna be that. We're probably gonna have to create this. So we're gonna need some glass, iron, tin, and a bunch of other stuff. So that's gonna be our next part. I'm gonna set them up over here. So I'm gonna go make them, and we'll be back once they are done. Because that's yeah. So I'm gonna go grab the materials, craft them, and we'll put them in the spot and get them all hooked up and ready to go. So let's go. Okay, so the last of my machines should be built. Pulverizer. Let's go down and install it. It's going to gain power. And we're basically done now for our basic machines. Right now, these are all basic machineries or machines. And over time, I'm going to try and upgrade them. Because I've talked about this in my autosieve machine, that the machine blocks can be used, or they can be upgraded. So I should have a lot of invar. I should be able to make hardened machines. If we do that, you can make hardened glass is actually really easy to make. You take lead and obsidian. That's it. And I have lead, and obsidian is really easy to make because of Xinilo's mod. Sinolium? Whatever how you pronounce this. That's a little tricky. It takes like 3, yeah. So take silver, molten, and copper, which uses stabilized redstone. And you can use the smeltery to stabilize redstone, but it takes forever. I was making these resident pulverizers, and they took just forever. So I went over to Chris's place. I put the redstone in the magma crucible, and it goes 10 times faster. It's so much easier to do it like this. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm gonna have it set up for now. I don't know if I will set up mini stations for each, because for example, if you want something in the redstone furnace, or if you want to pulverize something, it's easier to put a chest on top, right? So I don't know if I'll do that. I know I did it at Chris's place, but I'll see. I'll see about that. But yeah, this is kind of it. Like I said, over time, I'm gonna try and upgrade this room. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and hopefully learned something new. I also got some new titanium armor. My last stuff was from the let me just do helmet. I had Xanit helmet. It is only protection 2. Diamond and titanium is equal level, but the titanium has more durability, so that's why I made that. But yeah, so other than the stuff that we did in today's episode, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something new. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see anyone else's builds, make sure to check out the description. I have a list of all the other members of the server, so you can check them out as well. But yeah, guys, this is going to be it for our basic machinery episode. It's all set up, ready to go, and I won't have to travel over to Chris's place anymore because I have my upgrades. So I think over time, I'm just going to try and add additional augmentation, upgrade it so it's a little faster and just more productive. So that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm DJ9, and I will see you guys in another episode. I'm out. Peace.